Hello, English learners! You are listening to Real English Flow, real conversations, slow and clear, that teach you English and maybe surprise you a little along the way. I'm Lily.
And I'm Jake. And I want to start today with something that might sound strange.
Strange is fine. Go ahead.
I think most people are thinking about morning's routines completely wrong.
Completely wrong? That's a bold statement before I've even finished my coffee.
I know. But hear me out. Everyone talks about morning routines like they are about discipline. Wake up early, be productive, win the morning.
That whole language, win the morning. Like the morning is an enemy.
Exactly. And what if it's not about discipline at all? What if your morning is actually just a mirror, showing you what you believe about yourself?
Oh, that's different.
Very different. And that's what we're exploring today. Not habits, not routines, something deeper. Subscribe to Real English Flow if you're new. Let's go.
Okay, here is a question most people never ask. Why do some mornings feel heavy, even before anything bad happens?
You wake up, nothing is wrong yet, but something feels low, gray, already tired.
And the usual answers are you didn't sleep enough, you ate badly, you need more exercise.
All true. But sometimes you slept well. You feel fine physically, and the morning still feels like pushing a heavy door.
Because the heaviness isn't physical, it's a story.
A story?
The story you believe about the day before it starts. Some people wake up and the unconscious feeling is, today has possibilities. Others wake up and the feeling is, today is something I have to get through.
Same alarm, same bed, completely different inner experience.
And here's what's interesting. That feeling didn't start this morning. It was built over time by the small things you told yourself day after day about who you are and what your days are for.
So the morning isn't the problem. The morning is just showing you the story that was already running.
Exactly. And once you see the story, you can start to change it.
I want to tell you about a specific morning, about 4 years ago.
Go ahead.
I was going through a period where I felt completely stuck. Not unhappy exactly, just still. Like life was happening around me, but not to me.
Like a passenger?
Perfect word. A passenger. And one morning, I woke up and I just lay there. Not thinking about my phone, not thinking about work, just noticing how I felt in that first moment of consciousness.
What did you notice?
That my very first feeling, before any thought, was a kind of low-level dread. Nothing specific, no reason, just here we go again.
Here we go again.
And that hit me hard because I realized I had been waking up to that feeling for months, maybe longer, and I had never noticed it because I immediately covered it with noise. Music, news, coffee, conversation.
You were medicating a feeling you hadn't even diagnosed yet.
Exactly. And the moment I saw it clearly, I could actually do something about it. Not fix it overnight, but start asking, where does this feeling come from? What story is running underneath it?
And what was the story?
That my days weren't really mine. that I was living someone else's idea of a good life. And my mornings knew it before I did.
Your mornings were honest when you weren't. Let's build some English vocabulary around feelings and states of mind. Very useful for real conversations.
First, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. This is an expression. It means you feel grumpy or negative for no clear reason. Sorry I'm quiet today. I think I woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Next, I feel restless. Restless means you can't relax or feel settled. I've been feeling restless lately, like something needs to change.
I feel off. Off means something is not quite right, but you can't explain exactly what. I don't know why, but I feel a little off today.
I feel present. Present means you are fully in the moment, not distracted or far away in your thoughts. This morning, I actually felt present. It was nice.
And this one, something shifted. Shift means a change, sometimes small and quiet. I don't know what happened, but something shifted in me this week.
5 phrases: wrong side of the bed, restless, feel off, feel present, something shifted. Emotional vocabulary. The kind that makes your English feel truly human. For a long time, I started my mornings in reaction mode. Not to a phone, just to life. My brain would immediately go to, what do I need to do today? What did I forget yesterday? What am I worried about?
A to-do list as the first thought of the day?
Before my eyes were fully open. And then one morning, I tried something different. I asked myself a question. Just one.
What question?
What kind of person do I want to be today?
Not what do I need to do, who do I want to be?
Completely different. Because a to do list is about tasks, but that question is about identity. And when you answer it, even quietly, even in half a thought, the day starts to organize itself around that answer.
Like you gave the day a direction from the inside instead of waiting for the outside to push you somewhere.
Exactly. Some mornings the answer was simple: patient. I want to be patient today. Other mornings, creative. I want to make something today.
And did it work?
Not perfectly. But when I forgot who I wanted to be, I usually remembered the question. And that was enough to course correct.
One question every morning. That's a very light tool for something that heavy.
The lightest tools are often the strongest ones.
I want to give you a picture. Think of your day as a painting, a blank canvas every morning.
Okay. White canvas. Fresh start.
Now, the first brush stroke you make on that canvas, it doesn't fill the whole painting, but it sets something. A color, a tone, a direction that all the other brush strokes tend to follow.
If the first stroke is heavy and dark, the rest of the painting tends to move in that direction.
And if the first stroke is deliberate, chosen, made with some intention, the painting has a different energy from the very beginning.
Your first thought, your first feeling, your first small choice in the morning, that's the first brushstroke.
And you don't need it to be perfect. You just need it to be yours, chosen, not accidental.
A great painting was never made by accident. But it also doesn't need a perfect first stroke. It just needs an intentional one.
Choose your first stroke. everything else follows from there.
We talked about identity, who you believe you are. And I want to go deeper into that because it's the core of this whole episode.
Let's go deeper.
When someone believes, deep down, that they are a person who takes care of themselves, their morning reflects that. Not because they have discipline, because it feels natural. It feels like them.
And when someone believes, deep down, that they don't really deserve good things, or that nothing they do matters much, their morning reflects that too.
The morning doesn't lie about identity. It shows you what you actually believe about yourself.
Not what you say, what you believe.
And the way to change the morning is not to force new habits onto an old identity. It's to slowly update the belief underneath.
I am someone who. That sentence is the foundation. I am someone who takes mornings seriously. I am someone who starts the day with intention.
Not, I am trying to. Not, I should. I am someone who.
Present tense. Identity. Not a goal. A declaration about who you already are, even if you're just starting to become it.
You become it by saying it first. This section is about a special kind of English, identity language, how to talk about who you are and who you are becoming. I am someone who. Practice finishing this. I am someone who learns every day. I am someone who takes care of my health.
I used to, but now I. For talking about change. I used to rush every morning, but now I take my time. I used to feel anxious, but now I feel more prepared.
I'm becoming. For growth in progress. I'm becoming more patient. I'm becoming someone who speaks English with confidence.
That's not who I am anymore. For leaving old habits behind. Said with calm, not drama. I used to skip breakfast every day. That's not who I am anymore.
And this one. I'm figuring out who I want to be. Honest and open. I don't have all the answers, but I'm figuring out who I want to be.
5 powerful identity phrases. These don't just teach English. They teach you how to talk about the most important subject there is, yourself.
We always talk about the perfect morning, the productive morning, the morning of successful people.
Cold showers, journaling, meditation, running 5 miles.
And most people hear that and think, that's not me. I can barely get dressed before 8.
And they're right. That morning isn't for everyone. And honestly, it doesn't need to be.
Because the most important morning is not the impressive one. It's the honest one.
The morning where you sit with your coffee, not perfectly, not productively, and you just ask yourself one true thing.
What do I actually want today? Not what should I do? What do I want?
That question alone separates a morning that belongs to you from one that belongs to everything else.
And the answer doesn't have to be big. I want to feel calm. I want to finish one thing well. I want to laugh today.
Small, true wants. They point the compass better than any productivity system ever could.
Because they're yours. Genuinely yours.
Here is the way I think about it now. Every morning is a conversation between who you are today and who you are becoming.
The version of you that exists right now and the version that is still being built.
And the question that morning asks,
every single day is, what are we building today?
Some days the answer is big. Some days it's tiny. Some days it's just, we are surviving today. And that is enough.
All valid answers. All honest.
But the mornings where you don't answer, where you just react, just rush, just follow the noise, those mornings, the conversation happens without you.
And someone else answers for you. The algorithm, the news, the mood of whoever you talk to first.
And your future gets a little bit more shaped by everything except your own voice.
So speak first, even quietly, even in one sentence, even in one feeling you choose instead of inherit.
Your future is listening to every morning you have. Make some of them worth hearing. Let's practice English now, slowly, together. These are sentences about mornings and identity. Repeat them out loud and really mean them as you say them.
Ready? First one. This morning belongs to me.
Say it slowly.
I am someone who starts the day with intention.
Again, out loud.
I don't need a perfect morning. I need an honest one.
One more time.
Every morning is a new conversation with my future.
That last one. Say it again. Because your brain needs repetition to believe new things. And this one is worth believing.
The sentences you practice in the morning become the thoughts that run your day.
Practice the right ones.
We want to give you one tool. Not a routine, not a list. One question.
Ask it tomorrow morning, before anything else, before you decide what to do.
The question is, what kind of person do I want to be today?
Not what do I need to accomplish, not what is on my schedule. Who do I want to be?
Patient? Creative? Brave? Present? Generous? Kind?
Pick one word. Just one. And carry it into your day like a quiet intention.
You don't need to be perfect at it. You just need to remember it when things get hard.
When the meeting is frustrating, oh, right, I wanted to be patient today. When you feel stuck, I wanted to be creative today. Let me try something different.
One word, one question, one morning. Try it tomorrow and see what happens.
And come tell us what word you chose. We are genuinely curious. Your challenge is connected to the question we just gave you. Simple and personal.
Tomorrow morning, before the day tells you who to be, you tell the day first.
Choose your word, your one word for tomorrow, and write it in the comments right now before you forget.
Tomorrow, I want to be calm, bold, focused, open, strong, gentle. Whatever is true for you.
Write it below. Make it real by saying it out loud here.
And if you want to go further, try it for 5 mornings. 5 words, 5 days. Notice if anything shifts.
Not a transformation, not a miracle. Just a small, quiet shift. The kind that builds something over time.
We'll be in the comments, reading every word.
cheering for every morning.
Before we go, what does your morning say about your future?
It says what you believe about yourself before the world gets loud.
It says whether the day belongs to you or to everything else.
And the beautiful part? Tomorrow morning, you get to answer differently if you want to.
One question, one word, one quiet moment of choosing who you are before anyone tells you.
That's not a routine. That's not discipline. That's just knowing yourself and deciding to show up as that person.
Leave us a comment. What is your morning word for tomorrow?
Share this episode with someone whose mornings could use a new question.
Subscribe to Real English Flow. Slow, real, honest English. Every week.
Take good care of your mornings. They're taking care of your future.
See you next time. Bye, everyone.